Hello guys, I'm Ansel. Welcome back to my place. And today we're talking about Immortal Hulk number 1. So yeah, this is another fresh start book where another character is getting a relaunch and is basically starting all over again. And this time it is Bruce Banner and his Hulk, which I love that he's back. I really like it that he's back. I missed him so much. I still believe to this day that he was killed very unnecessarily back in Civil War II. That was I still feel like that was just for shock value and didn't need to happen, especially how it happened with Hawkeye getting Hawkeye being guilty and all that thing that I'm glad that it's over. So yeah, he's back and he is really, really angry. I think it is way angrier than he had been recently. And we saw that during the Avengers No Surrender storyline. He was back and he was like, "Why the hell can you people let me die?" Something like that. So yeah, he's like hating existence because he cannot stop existing, and then make this a plot point. I mean, it is talked about by a character that looks a lot like Amanda Waller. There are two guys here. One guy can die, but the other one basically literally just can't. And that's what gives the book its name. And now, when it comes to the tone, it has a feel of horror, like a horror movie. Like you're watching this typical story where there are a lot of characters and suspenseful situations, and there is some monster running around, and you don't know what this monster will attack, but you do know that when it attacks, things are going to get really messy and bloody, and you hope for everybody to just get away. So yeah, that feeling is in here. It was like a thriller. So many of the pages there were like, Jesus Christ, what will gonna happen? And in that fashion, the comic feels a lot like the old Hulk comics, the ones back there when it started, because they had also this touch, like trying to give the Hulk a very horror-like vibe, and we're getting this, so it's like a callback to those times, and I think it is very well done, but at the same time they are presenting a version of the Hulk that feels fresh. So far of all the fresh Star books, this is the one that I feel is the most fresh. Yeah, it is very nice. Other little things that make this awesome, because as the saying goes, the devil is in the details. The green eyes. It is a classic that where Bruce Banner is transforming his eyes. The first thing that goes green are his eyes. We saw that. We usually see that with Mark Ruffalo when he's about to become the Hulk in the MCU, and before him, for that little movie, Edward Norton also. Speaking of Edward Norton, the way Bruce Banner is drawn on this particular issue, and also how he is dressed, really, really, really reminded me of Edward Norton's version of Banner. I don't know if it was intentional, but definitely that's how I felt. Anyway, going back to the green eyes, even Eric Bana in the original Hulk movie that was a huge disaster, also had a little detail when his eyes go green. We see this also in the comics a lot of times, but I will say this: when you compared previous times of Bruce getting his eyes green with the times that have happened in the movies have a little more impact because it is like live action with the magic of CGI. They look really awesome. There is like a coloration of that green that really sticks to you. But I do believe that this comic book actually replicates that. When you see green eyes in this comic book, you feel them in your soul, and that adds to the horror vibe that the comic book tries to do. Also, there is some very good use of spread pages in here. Spread pages are awesome when they are used sparingly and with a purpose. And in here, that is precisely what happens. There are a couple of spread pages that elevates even more this horror-like feeling. So yeah, this was a great start for a new run, a great start for a new Hulk run. So yeah, I'm gonna give this green knives 5 green eyes out of 5 because it was great. At least this beginning. Let's see how it keeps going. I hope it maintains this much of an impact in the long run. But at least this start is extremely good, so I recommend it. I recommend checking it out. So, what do you think? Do you like Bruce Banner being back? Certainly, I really liked Amadeus Cho's Hulk, but I'm really glad that Bruce Banner is back. So yeah, tell me down below what do you think about that, and click the like button if you like green eyes. I like my girls how I like my Hulk with green eyes. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.